What's up with y'all, man? What's up? What's up? How we rocking? Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid, what's going on with y'all? I know this ain't lunchtime talk, you know what I mean? I did it. I actually went live earlier, but it was getting goofy. I felt I had to delete it. So, we coming back with y'all today, man. And I will say, yo, the internet is going crazy right now. Like, going crazy. Man, Big U, Wack 100, Rollin 60s, Nipsey Hussle, like Loose Cannon, and what's the other guy name? Brick Baby, which I don't even know. I don't even know them two niggas. Like I just heard about them. You feel me? Like, yo, this shit crazy, yo. But I ain't gonna lie, I always knew Wack 100 wasn't right, yo. I always knew, like, yo, what's up with this man, yo? He dissing everybody. This nigga 40, 50 years old, or the internet acting goofy. You know what I mean? Like, I was never no Wack 100 fan. Especially, I never even knew who Wack 100 was. I found out about Wack 100 through when he said Nipsey Hussle wasn't no legend. I'm like, what? And I mean, if that's your own opinion, hey, we all got an opinion. I get it. But, like, yo, don't slander the man's name now while he gone, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you ain't even got, like, yo, if you're going to express your opinion, at least, you know what I mean, have respect for the dead, yo. Like, yo, just straight, oh, yeah, get to talking big shit about Nipsey Hussle. You feel me? Then Big U, I already knew Big U and Nip wasn't good when, Nipsey Hussle started saying, you know what I mean, he started dropping gems in his music. And then we all know about the situation that happened where, it was, I believe it was a situation where, I think Nip, like, he did something. I think what happened, I don't think he went to the, like, their little gag meeting or something. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they was beefing about. It was something, but basically the whole gist of it was Nipsey was on some shit like, y'all my old bad, yo, you know, because Big U, he the big homie. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he running all that shit over there. You feel what I'm saying? So Nipsey like, yo, I ain't even really trying to do all that. You feel me? Like, yo, I'm on my own thing, I'm on my own time. So they said they got into a scuffle. You know what I mean? Whoa, what's going on? What's going on, man? Like, subscribe. Yeah, we talking about the Big U, Wack 100 indictment. Well, Big U indictment, Wack 100. You know what I mean? What's going on, man? What's going on? From Russia. What's going on? Like, subscribe. Jay, yo, man, this shit crazy. I was just thinking, like, so niggas still gotta check in? You still gotta check it out of? Cause for what I was hearing, Big U, he the king of the check-ins. Like, he making niggas check in. You feel me? Like, yo, you got the, yeah, you getting checked in or checked out, flat out. Like, and I ain't gonna, me personally, I just thinking about it. Like, yo, if I wouldn't, like, it's fucked up how he was doing motherfuckers, yo, because when you go to if you a rapper or, you know what I mean, like, you go to another state and you don't know nobody, it is good to get some, you feel what I'm saying, a little protection. But don't get me wrong, you supposed to do it the legit way. Get some police officers, get some armed security. You feel what I'm saying? Do it the legit way. It's gonna cost a little money, but at least you're doing it the legit way. So, but you know that shit gonna cost. You know what I mean? You might hit Big U and all it with a cool little 20, you know what I mean, 10, 20. Then, you know what I mean, you pay some armed security guards, they probably gonna want, you know what I mean, about 30. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm telling you, like, yo, like, subscribe. You feel me? Yo, this shit crazy, bro. So down, yo, Big U, man, like he said, I seen the video say he turned to South End. You know what I mean? Like, yo, too old to be going to jail, man. Like, come on, man. This nigga Big U dad is 60, bro. This nigga dad is 60 still. Yeah, man. But he had that shit in the dot forever. So you can tell Big U, yo, he got big headed. Like, this is his Big U had the type mentality. It's my way or the highway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, And Big U was doing crap bar. Like, yo, was robbing niggas. Did making the body, jewelry back. Yeah, like, yo. I mean, they niggas been doing that, but like, god damn, it's that shit crazy. Like, yo, it costs to be a rapper, yo. Like, cause you got to deal with shit like that. But yo, but he wasn't even, he was extorting niggas in his own city, just from what they was saying. Allegedly. You know what I mean? Like, that shit crazy, yo. That shit crazy. And they put the them Wack 100 was exposing all your business. Even though we already knew Big U. We already knew he was like, yo, we already know he had LA in the chokehold, yo. Like, a lot of motherfuckers tell you, yo, you know, Big U had LA in the chokehold, especially the Crips, Rollin 60s. Like, he was running shit over there. You feel me? So, like, since back in the day, like you say, Big U 60. So, yo, niggas, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't say grandfather, but niggas' father's age. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, like, yo was really, he come from that old school era. You feel what I'm saying? That 80s, late, well, because if he's 60, yeah, Big U was born, he was born in the 60s then. I think he must have born in like 65, 64, some shit. So yeah, in the 80s, that's when he was running them up. So he's saying that shit firsthand. That's when the crack ever did hit, all that. But so I guess he really like he's second generation Crip. You feel me? But yo, I just say like it's fucked up how he did Nipsey, yo. It's fucked up how he did Nipsey, yo. And I ain't gonna lie, I was rocking with Big U. Cause I see how he had shit in the chokehold. I mean, I ain't know him. I'm just looking from the outside in. You feel me? And it looked like he was doing right. You know what I mean? Cause I hear about all the dub shit. You know what I mean? I ain't know. All the reasons I do about Big U is because Nip. You know what I mean? Nip was, you know what I mean? Like, he got a song, yeah, Big U, an animal. You know what I mean? Like, he used to vouch for Big U, big time. You feel what I'm saying? He used to vouch for Big U. And then, like I said, they had that little altercation. And they say Black Sam came and, you know what I mean? Allegedly, you know what I mean? Had to, come protect his brother. Like, yo, shit ain't going down like this, man. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, they said they tried to give Nipsey a DP. That's what it was. You know, over there they call it DPs, you know what I mean? Over here we just call it a, we say we call it really shoot the 60. I even used to call that shit back, like, that's, if we ain't shoot the 60, yo, niggas gotta rumble. We gotta get it in. But, you know what I mean? Basically, they wanted motherfuckers to fight. You feel what I'm saying? He wanted Nipsey, like, I guess, you know, he got to get DP. I guess he got to fight all the homies. You feel what I'm saying? Nipsey like, yo, I ain't with that, my nigga. I ain't do nothing wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm helping niggas. You know what I mean? Like, and Nipsey helped LA, yo. Like, Big U had the underground. Don't get it wrong. Nipsey came up under Big U. You know what I mean? Because, like you say, Big U was already, you know what I mean? Like, when Nipsey was a pup, Big U was already out there. You feel what I'm saying? Nipsey wasn't even born to the 80s. Big U was already out in the streets. You feel me? So, he had Nipsey, what, by down there 2 decades. Nipsey probably would have been like 40. So, yeah, he had Nipsey by down there 2 decades. At least by 15, 16 years. So, he was really the big homie. You feel me? And it's crazy how, he got that shit like that, yo. Like, Nipsey was really, man, it ain't for what the paperwork say. He ain't had nothing to do with Nipsey shit. But, whoever yo was, shitty cuz, nigga, they say that killed Nipsey. Yo couldn't do that. You couldn't make that call without Wack 100. I mean, Big U approving that. You know what I mean? Especially, and if he did with it, just some shit like that, he already knew he had something coming for. Because Big U had the whole set. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Big U was intimidating niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. They say he used to box. You know what I mean? Say he gonna break Wack 100 jaw. Like, you know you're an old nigga. Like, I'm gonna break your jaw. You hear me? Like, yo, that shit crazy, yo. You always really say I would really break your whole jaw. Like, and I don't blame him because Wack 100 an agent, yo. Wack 100 is an agent, my nigga. I really, because I don't really get into shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm speaking on it just because I do about Big U. But I'm not with all that messy clubhouse, Wack 100 and all this. You know what I mean? Like, I really only focus on the motherfuckers that I like. You feel what I'm saying? If it's something that happened to them, like with the PNB Rock situation, you know what I mean? I wasn't really no Big Pop Smoke fan. I never really listened to his music. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, I wasn't, so I only really listen to people that I like. I don't really just speak on news just to, you feel me, speak on it. But yeah, I heard about Big U, man. And I ain't no Wack 100 fan. I don't even like Wack 100 for real. Cause yo really, the way he fucking was talking about Nipsey, yo, like, yo, and then yo talking about other motherfuckers, like, yo, you wasn't even saying that when my man was here, bro. Like, yo, come on. Then the same thing, and the crazy thing about it, the game and Nip was cool. And from what I'm hearing, Wack 100 was the game manager. He was managing the game. And they said, Nip talk about how Game brung him on too, because Game was hot before Nip. You know, Game was hot late 2000s. You feel what I'm saying? 2008, 2009, 2010. I remember when Game was hot. Game had a couple, he was putting on for LA for a minute. Game was really the only, LA rapper really putting on West Coast for real. Like, really acting like West Coast really, you know, at the Dr. Dre's and all that. Like, because, you know, once, you know, it's in New York. Then it went to West Coast. You know what I mean? It was East Coast, West Coast was Pac and all that. You feel me? Then, you know, West Coast at the you know, you still had your Too Shorts and your E40s and all that. They was putting on too. But I'm talking about for LA. Like Game had the West Coast on lock for, you know, for a little minute. Especially the early 2000s, late 2000s. Then, you know, Nipsey had his run. And crazy thing about it, yo, Game brung Nip on tour with him. Nip talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Game brung him on tour. They was cool. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they was, you know, from two different sets. And that, you know what I mean? They, you know, niggas sets was beefing. But niggas like, yo, we can't keep killing each other. Yo, we gotta break out this cycle. And that's why I fucked with Nipsey so bad, my nigga. Because Nipsey was on the tip where, yo, we gotta break this cycle, bro. We can't keep killing each other. We can't keep, you know what I mean? We gang banging. And she talk about this shit in his music all the time. Nipsey music really was philanthropy, my nigga. Like, that shit was really like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit wasn't just no average music. Yo, that shit was really, yo said, I'm the Tupac of my generation. And yo really, I stand on that. Like, yo really, your message was clear. Like, and he wasn't even talking. Like, he was showing niggas, like, yo, you can buy back the block. You know what I mean? We used to trap right here in front of the same store. Now we own this business. You feel me? They used to call the cops on us. You know what I mean? We right here trying to slang our rock, slang our weed, whatever. You know what I mean? Now we own this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Nipsey got out the trunk of his car. Like, I just seen yo sold your shit. Yo sold your mixtapes for $100. You feel me? I think back in 20, like Crenshaw mixtape. He sold that motherfucker for $100, bro. You feel me? Like, just like, come on now, my nigga. You feel me? Like, real shit. Niggas ain't really doing that. Niggas got really fuck with you. They said, I seen the video, they had motherfuckers waiting outside the line. Like, it was a line right around the building. You motherfuckers was camping out. You feel me? So, like, yo, that shit crazy, man. But one thing I will say, yo, Karma a motherfucker, yo. And you can tell Big U, he got real big-headed. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, you know, he had shit on lock. And then he had the 501c3, you know what I mean, the non-profit. Like, yo, Big U thought he was untouchable. I ain't gonna lie, probably for a minute he probably was. You couldn't really probably get the Big U. You had to go through probably a lot of niggas to get the Big U. You know what I mean? He had a lot of soldiers. Niggas that probably really risk their life for yo. You feel me? Like, niggas are really, yeah, niggas who risk their life for yo. Big U had to set for a while. He had Cali in the chokehold. And he had his, I didn't even know about the other shit they said about the paperwork, the other rapper. I already know who he is. But Big U, he was extorting the shit out niggas. They say, he see they had Shaq in the paperwork and all that. Like, yo, Shaquille O'Neal, my nigga. But, you know, Shaquille O'Neal was in LA around them times, you feel what I'm saying? Them early 2000s was probably when shit was really, really, you feel me? And then still to this day, you know. That nigga, he had, Big U had connections. You feel me? So, but I don't like Wack 100. And I don't fuck with Big U neither, because I seen that video, yo. Let me see if I can feel y'all. I got my device. I don't even know why I ain't even showing y'all the content. But yo, this video right here made me start fucking with Big U. Like, really, like, I already, you know, I wasn't fucking with him because, you know, I'm rocking with Nip all day. And I can see the type shit that Big U was on. He was on some shit where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, If you with me, nigga, you under me. Everything I say, go. You feel what I'm saying? Nip like, yo, I ain't on that tip, my guy. I'm my own man. I got my own business. You feel what I'm saying? And Nip probably already was paying the tax or whatever, you know what I mean? Just to keep, you know what I mean? Keep the peace for real. You feel me? Looking out for niggas and all that. They ain't never good enough, my nigga. Like, shit, right? Like, yo, niggas, yo. Like, let me see if I can find it. Like, yo, when he was on live and somebody commented, like, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And he looked at the comment, he said, yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And they started laughing and shit. And he like, haha, rest in peace, Nip. He like, that shit, that right there, yo. Like, you, if anybody with eyes and common sense could see, yo, that right there, that'll leave a bad taste in the nigga mouth. That shit wasn't how yo laughed and shit. Let me see if I can find it. That shit right there. I probably want to go on YouTube to find it. I know I'm gonna have to go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Anything else? I got YouTube on here no more. Yeah. Yo, that shit crazy, bro. Let me go on YouTube real quick. Yo really laugh like, haha, rest in peace, Nip. I'm like, yo, that shit crazy. Like, that was a conniving laugh, my nigga. That was an evil laugh. If you know, that was an evil laugh. That wasn't even on like no like. And I don't think he went to the funeral. You know what I mean? You know he tried to clear it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, me and Nip wasn't, you know what I mean, beefing or whatever. But Big U wanted to be the man in control. Nipsey like, yo, I'm my own man. You see Black Sam was on the same tip. Yo, we our own man, yo. That's why I salute the Black Sam, man. Yo, y'all make sure y'all support Black Sam in the marathon, man. For real, because they did that shit from out the trunk of their car. Yeah, he like, justice for Nip. Let me show y'all real quick, y'all. Hold on. What you say? Let me the pot. Hold on, let me get to the pot. Oh yeah, like somebody comment, you can see it's rest in peace Nip all day. You see the comment. There you go. Get to the pot. Let's start with the whole lot. Oh, here they go right here.
Justice for them.
No, here you go. They laughing.
Your boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it. You did. You did. They waiting on.
Look, let me go back.
You don't know what you waiting on, nigga. What you waiting on? You got to tell us what you waiting on. Justice for them.
They cracking up.
Your boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it.
I don't.
You did. You did. They waiting on.
That's all I need. When I seen that, I mean, I already knew Nipsey and Big U wasn't cool anyway. You feel me saying? So I already like was on the tip where it's like, yo, I ain't really, you know what I mean? Cause I seen Big U he was on some, like, I was really on some motherfucking, like, motherfucking, Don Dada, Cat, but Don type shit. Like, yo, my way or the highway. You feel me saying? Whatever I say, go. And I mean, you know, when you a boss, yeah, but can't like I like how Big Move is moving, yo. Especially towards his own. You feel me saying? Now, I mean, if you want, I mean, I don't condone it, but can't be extorting niggas from your own. Come on, from your own set, yo. From your own, you know what I mean? Your own hood. Niggas gotta pay taxes and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Joe said you wanted to break Wack 100 job. Hell no, yo really what, man. Yo probably would have really broke his jaw too. Can't even lie, like. Real shit though. Cause Wack 100, you tell you Wack 100 ain't really no street guy, yo. He talk about too much street shit on the internet. Like, and the way he just be like ain't no street nigga doing what Wack 100 be doing, bro. Ain't he gotta be no street nigga. Ain't no real man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, we like nigga, real men. We got morals and principles, bro. We stand on shit, yo. That's how you see Charleston. Like, same with Charleston White. Charleston White, like he an agent, yo. This nigga COINTELPRO. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know it was this big, but yo, it shit is big, yo. This shit is big, and we got agents in the motherfucking community, big time. You feel me? Like, yo, we got agents in the community, big time, and yo, we got to do something. Like, we got to really weave out the snakes. We got to weave out the snakes, bro. Like, this shit right there, I'm telling you, that shit right there is crazy. Like, they really got Big U, man. Like, damn. They had the whole GoFundMe. And his son in the NFL. And his son played for the LA Chargers. Like, that is crazy. Which, I mean, I'm not saying, you know what I mean? I ain't saying, you know, his son worked hard for that. You know what I mean? Shout out to his son. I think his son, I forget his son's name. I think he might be the third. I think he the third, but I'm not sure. But you know, shout out to his son. Son, you know what I mean? That shit, you got to still work hard to get to the NFL. You feel what I'm saying? Like any sports. You know what I mean? So and he ain't like he LeBron. You know what I mean? Big U. You know what I mean? But yo, I can't even lie, man. They really niggas is LA safe again now? Like, can niggas come back and niggas is but I was just saying that. I said like, yo, somebody else gonna pick up on it. Somebody else gonna pick up on it. Somebody if Nips if Big U and this crew and when they go down, somebody else gonna pick up on it. They gonna slither right on in and do the same shit. You feel me? Like, and I will say, one thing I will say about what Big U said, and I mean, you know, of course he said that in his own defense, but it is some truth to it. Big U got a lot of power, yo. I'm talking about across the whole United States. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Big U got a lot of power, yo, when it kind of like militant and like leadership. Even if it's bad, which I mean, we saying it, but that's a threat to the government, yo. That's a threat. Just imagine if Big U was to switch his whole narrative up, switch his whole MA and get on this, you know what I mean, his Malcolm X militant mind and shit. He really get all the gangs together and really let them know, yo, we stop killing, we coming to a truce. They get all the young niggas, cause you know what I mean, like Big U was one of them people that we had in the community that like that young niggas my age now that look, you know what I mean, of respect. I mean, I ain't got no respect for him because I mean, like I said, what he did to Nipsey, I ain't like that. You know what I mean? I lost respect for Big U. Couldn't have been my big homie no more after that because I wouldn't be able to trust him. You can't trust nobody. You'll do Nipsey like that. Nipsey was, you know what I mean? Nipsey, you could tell Nipsey was a good-hearted nigga, bro. Like Nipsey, you know what I mean? Everybody do what they do, but You can tell Nipsey was really, really down for the set and really, really down to get the set out of the trenches. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real, yo, this man bought the store in the hood. Was you feel what I'm saying? But the only thing I will say about Nipsey, man, that you know, I feel like he probably could have did different was get out of the set. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, he had his store and all that right there, which I mean, he had to be there to run it, shit like that. But you know what I mean? Yo, Nipsey was love, yo. I felt like he had way more love than he had hate, but all it takes is that little bit of hate. That's all it takes, yo. A little bit of hate, a little bit of jealousy. That's all it takes. Like everybody said, yo, Nipsey, he got bigger than the set. And he was his own man. And niggas hated that. Niggas seen how Nipsey had niggas. I mean, you might be the man, but when Nipsey come around, you ain't the man no more. Nip the man. You feel what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, some niggas can't take that. And it looked like Big U, he couldn't take that. You feel what I'm saying? Even though Big U, you an old nigga. You know what I mean? You an OG. It's Nip time. You had your time. That's what a lot of old niggas be forgetting too. And now a lot of old niggas ain't like that, but it be some of your old niggas that be hating on the young guys. You feel what I'm saying? And I experience it sometimes too at work, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of old niggas, boy, you know what I mean? They wasted their time. They might have did it in prison. They might have was a shitball, might have got high, whatever. But they see you coming up, you got the glow, you got the shine. And they don't like that. Or you ain't giving them no handout, you know what I mean? So that shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, feds, man, they cracking down. They jumping down. They swooping down. You know what I mean? You see, they got dirt. You know what I mean? Like, they swooping down. Get a fucking job, man. Start a business. It's the best thing. You feel me? Get the fuck out the streets, because the streets don't love nobody, yo. Nigga love you today and hate you tomorrow over something you don't even know. Or you know what I mean? Or something they just feeling that they ain't got that you got. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and he said it, and he called Wack 100 out too. He said Wack 100 got him booked.
Was actually with the police when they raided my house.
Said 600, which I don't even know where these niggas is coming from.
So y'all know
I don't even, but I mean, like I say, I don't be in social media because I be trying to get myself together. And that's another thing we do. I'm gonna see this and I'm gonna, you know what I mean, I'm gonna call it, you know what I mean, damn, I'm gonna give y'all something tomorrow. I'm gonna upload another pre-recording. But, yo, the internet is really taking over motherfuckers, like, mental. Like, everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to get a little clout. Everybody want to get their little 5 minutes of fame. Like me, I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. I'm good with being able to cut. Like, long as I'm gonna get my money, I'm gonna get mine. I ain't selling out. I ain't doing all that to do it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna play my game, play by my own rules. And, you know what I mean? I respect everybody who respect me. That's how you gotta live, man. I ain't trying to be the man. I ain't trying to be, you feel what I'm saying? I laid back in the cut. You feel me? Like, I was watching this video. Tim Cook, he the CEO of this device that I'm on now, the iPhone, Apple. You feel me? He the CEO of Apple, white man, old white man. He went into I seen this video. Everybody was, I think they played it on Instagram. He went into it was like a little food spot in New Orleans. Ain't nobody even know who he was. Got him and his I guess his family or his crew, whatever. They got at the seat. Somebody knew, they recorded it. Somebody I guess knew he was, whatever, you know. But he ain't get no, you know what I mean, like how rappers do. Rappers, you got, I mean, you need an entourage, you need security coming through and all. Ain't nobody know who that man was, and he a billionaire. You feel me? He own Apple. We all know Apple the biggest you gonna get. You know what I mean? So that's just a life learning lesson, man. Like, you ain't gotta be the man to get the money. You be laid back in the cut. You feel what I'm saying, motherfuckers? And you gotta know what you got, but you know what you got. That's all that matter. And the crazy thing about it, when motherfuckers know what you got, that's when they wanna come get it. Flat out, yo. So now, yo, like I say, we gotta really, get it together. I'm gonna give y'all the update on that situation with that girl. Let me see if it's let me see. That shot that girl in broad daylight. They gonna have a picture up there. It's real soon. Real soon. And I don't think they seen it yet. She probably got up out of there. Check this one.
And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a big deal.
That's what he said about Wack, though.
So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it.
He act like a police.
So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this
I don't even know where these niggas came from, though. I just seen a couple videos. I know 600 through Crip Mac. Crip Mac was funny.
Wack, loose cannon, 600.
Crip Mac ain't rap too tight. Crip Mac funny as shit, though.
All of y'all fired. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet.
From what I'm hearing, they was allegedly suing Crip Mac, allegedly, from what I heard.
All y'all giving these likes and hidden likes. All y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me.
They got money from Draymond Green.
They going around scared and intimidating everybody.
About to rain.
But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble.
That's crazy.
Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men.
That's the part.
Try to help their community.
That's the part I say I agree with.
I ain't done nothing but a help to our community.
I ain't saying that. That we talking about, but I'm saying as far as the FBI.
It's the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they can go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing.
Damn.
This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got
this last internet, thing to say. Yo. The internet is crazy now. I be even like,
right? So who gonna replace the Velcro option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is.
Yeah, like I say, the part I do agree with is what he said, which I ain't excusing the fact what he did. I told you I ain't fucking with Big U after what I said what he did to Nipsey, man. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't saying it. I don't know if he had nothing to do with it. We don't know. It ain't in no, you know what I mean? It's alleged. I don't know. I ain't even accusing he said he did it. I don't know. But I do know that whoever sent shitty cuz, even though Nipsey said that he called him a rat. You feel me? So I don't know. But like I said, I'm gonna get back. Whatever. Whenever a time where you see a powerful black man in the government, yo, I don't like that. I don't like that. And Big U had strength. I can't even lie. He used it for the wrong reason. But Big U had strength, yo. Big U had strength. And he was working with them kids. I did see, I was following him for a little bit. He was working with them kids. I did say he had his, program. He was doing the football thing and, you know what I mean, the charity events and shit like that. So, but you can't be the hat, you know what I mean? Can't be, you can't play both sides. Can't play both sides. You can't do both. You feel me? So, damn, man, that's just how we're going to see how it play out. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to see how it is, man. I definitely, like I say, just so I stay out the way, man. Ain't too much going on. Fuck that. Stay out them boys, about them people way. You know what I mean? And make your, you know what I mean? Make your content, but not no fuck content. I ain't doing none of that. I'm doing straight, authentic, legit content, bro. So, yeah, man. It's Robbie TV, Shake Back Kids. About to rain, so I'm about to take my drive. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get up with y'all. We gonna definitely, you know, go live, make some more content, see what's up with this, because I want to follow up and see what's going on. And I'm gonna give y'all some more content on what's going on in Maryland too, in Baltimore, because we looking bad over here too. They got their problems over there, but I'm still always gonna be, you know what I mean, home base. You know what I mean, fuck is going on with our city. A lot of shit going on. You know what I mean, that girl shot that girl the other day. Been a couple other shootings, niggas been getting whacked. You know what I mean, shootings been spiked up a little bit past couple months, couple weeks since been getting warm. You know what I mean? So, but our murder rate is still down, I'll say, but petty crime is up. But you got TikTok and all this dumbass shit with the kid boys and all that. So I think I seen the kid boy driving down. This nigga had his hazards on. They was kid boys. One of them was hanging out the window. So yeah, they was kid boys. And then probably like 5 minutes later, I heard the helicopter. So yeah, that was definitely the kid boys. But one day, yo, we gonna get it together, man. Hopefully, we gonna get it together and just realize, yo, we got everything we need, yo. All we need is each other. That's all we need. We got the money. They say we black Americans. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we the richest black race. That's black Americans on the country. We richer than all other black people around the world. Black Americans, we make the most, we generate the most income. And that's facts. Y'all can Google it. You know what I mean? So, if we use our money right here in black America, bro, we can really turn some shit around. But it's just shit. I guess it gotta get real bad before it get good, man. So, just gonna keep, keep hope alive, keep hoping everything turn out to be great. And yeah, man, we ready to get up out of here. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Definitely giving y'all some more vlogs and some more just little daily life for real, day in the life. So yeah, man, Robbie TV, Shake Back Gang, Shake Back Kid, we out.